I need you to take notes. We'll do a Kahoot toward the middle edge of the class. You'll see some video. So I need you to take notes. You will be tested along the way. So have your notebook out. And then I'm going to have you take a screenshot and send it to me in the end. So I need all of you to be active. I need all of you to pay attention. I don't need anyone daydreaming. So let's go ahead and get it. So driving in neighborhoods, drive like you live here. I think when young people learn how to drive, or anyone learns how to drive, a teen, an adult, you have to internalize. You have to take it at a personal level. If I drive through your neighborhood, I really don't care about you because I don't live there. If you drive through my neighborhood, you really don't care about me because you don't live there. When you drive, you have to take it at a personal level. Care about people. Care about little kids. You're going to learn this today. What are we going to do today? You're going to learn how to make safely right turns. You got to look left, right, and turn hand over hand into the nearest lane. A lot of beginning drivers, I know you see my steering wheel, left hand at the 9 or 10 o'clock position, right hand, 9 and 3, 10 and 2. A lot of you still put your hand to the bottom of the wheel. You're going to overturn the wheel. And if you overturn the wheel, you will go over the curb. Okay, I don't want the car to go over the curb. You will have an accident. And then when you're 16 and you have 50 hours, you will fail your road test. You are learning how to drive now. You're learning best practice. I have a huge responsibility on my shoulders, and I'm very passionate about that. And I need all of you to take it at a personal level. If you don't take driving at a personal level, it won't mean anything to you. Also, you're going to learn how to make left turns. We're going to be driving this weekend. And in the left turns, a lot of you still are not looking where you need to go. Cars are coming at us in the right lane. If you turn in front of the car, that's an illegal turn, and we will get broadsided. Many of you still don't know where to look. I have to teach you. Many of you still don't know how to turn your steering wheel. I have to teach you. Don't be scared, but be scared, because left turns are the most dangerous. I really need you to focus in today. I need you to draw pictures. I need you to ask questions and type them into the chat. What are the risks in neighborhoods? We're going to go over this today. Do I still need the SEE to be safe? Search, identify, and execute. Yes. You as beginning drivers don't know what to do. You're just going to get in a car, drive with mom and dad. You're going to look here, you're going to look there, and then next thing you know, you might be okay. You might hit a car. I want to help increase the odds that you're successful. Let's talk about the risk of neighborhood driving. We have other cars. You should be writing some of these elements down. I'm going to have you take pictures and send it to me. School buses. All of you are school age. Cyclists. People are riding bikes. Joggers. There's a lady who runs through my neighborhood. She's just running. She's getting ready for a marathon. Okay? Children. We almost hit a kid last weekend. Because the kid did not stop. They blew the stop sign, and we were less than 30 to 50 feet from hitting them. Do you think I want that on my brain? No. All of you need to step up your listening, your commitment to learning. This is not for kids, but I am teaching kids. Get it? So you have to grow up real fast, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. If not, you're going to have an accident, you will have a bad driving record, and you won't learn how to drive. And that's where we are today. Pets and their owners. I have a dog. She is very nervous, very protective. She might run out and sniff you and bark at you. You might be scared. Look for people walking their dogs with leashes. The dog is walking. Is that dog on a leash? Where that kid almost got hit, there is a Rottweiler, probably 125-pound Rottweiler. This dog will run out, and then there's a big chain. That dog is running, and then it chokes the dog, and it flies back. Many of you are just driving, la, la, la. You've got to pay more attention. Let's talk about school buses. What are the risks? We got to watch out for little kids. All of you remember when you were little, less than 10 years ago, you were 6 or 7. They're not thinking about us. They're thinking about Barney. They're thinking about Spider-Man. Children may walk out in the street. They don't walk on sidewalks. You as a beginning driver have to expect that. If you don't expect it, you are daydreaming. You will run over a kid. Children may play near buses because they're going to see their friends. Hi, Sally. Hi, and they walk out together and get hit. Children may be arriving late for the bus. Parents, I gotta get up, I gotta get dressed, I gotta have my coffee, I gotta get this kid a bath. They forgot their butterfly homework. Kids and parents are rushing, and they're gonna walk in front of you. They're not gonna look left and right. That's for big kids. But all of you remember when you were little, no, I'm 15. No, 5 years ago, you were 10. Let's be real, okay? 10 years ago, you were 5. Okay, you think you're all grown up, but you're not in terms of relative years of responsibility. Driving is not for a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, a 12-year-old. You guys are not old in relative of responsibility yet. You should be listening, asking more questions. People arrive late. People arrive early, and it's dark outside, and in the fall when you guys drive, it's going to be hard to see. You're going to have a little kid, and you're going to say, oh my God, I almost hit those 2 kids, because you're leaving late to go to high school. Okay, so watch out for buses. What are the risks? I'm going to keep going. School buses, safe and legal driving. Learn flashing signal light system. This is across the whole country. Use school buses, yellow flashing lights. Bus is preparing to stop and load kids. You need to know this. Drivers should slow down, but no, you're late to school. You're late to your job. Why? Because you get up late. Why? Because your mom and dad were late. You learned it from your mom and dad. It's okay, we're human. I'm human. You're human. But you leave late, so now you're rushing. You're rushing. Mom, Dad, I need gas. Mom, Dad, I don't have money. Okay, I'll send you $20. Mom, Dad. And you get in the car, and then you left your book bag. And then you go back around the corner. You get your book bag. And your friend is texting you. Are you still going to pick me up? Bro, I can't pick you up. And now you got all this pressure. Red flashing lights. Extended stop arm. When that stop arm comes out, stop. S-T-O-P. Stop. 20 feet. But many of you, I'm going to go around the corner. I'm late. Failure to stop may get a driver 3 points and a $250 fine. You don't have money. You don't have real money. You're making hundreds. I'm making thousands. Someone is making millions. You don't have real money. What is real money? That's relative. If you're a kid, real money is $100. If you are a late teen or early 20, real money is $550 to $700. When you're in your 20s, real money is $900 to $1,500, if we want to talk about money. And then when you graduate from college with a 4-year degree, now you're making $1,800 to $2,100 a month. That's why your parents and me as the teacher go to school, pay attention. But you got to get your license first. But some of you won't do that. I'm trying to help you understand this is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. I need you to really internalize it. Okay, some of you are not doing that. You're missing days, you come late, you miss drives, and there's a $30 cancellation fee. I'm letting you know this. School zones. People, school zones. You know about these. You're excited. I'm going from the kid. Hey, Johnny said he likes me. Yay. Susan, man, that football player, he sent me a note. Okay, young man, that young lady said she wants to go with me to the prom. School is where a lot of growth and maturity happens, right? What are the potential risks in school zones? Distracted children, distracted parents. Your parents are trying to get you to school. Your parents are trying to get you home. Seniors and juniors, they don't care about you. You're a freaking freshman, bro. You're an ant. I'm a junior. I'm a senior. You don't matter to me. I'm trying to get this scholarship to Texas, to Michigan State, to Nebraska. And you don't even know where your locker is, bro. Come on. You're low on the food chain. One of your classmates, I don't worry about freshmen. I'm a senior. One of your classmates said that. She is so far removed from your life. Okay? There are other people's lives going on. School zones, they're photo cameras. If you're driving and you're not paying attention, they're going to photo enforce. You were speeding, they're going to take a picture, and your parents are going to get a ticket. Okay? We go to school zones all the time. And even during the summer, kids are still there playing. Zones 6 and 25. Some school zones are 15. Many school zones through the states are monitored. You have to know. You have to. No, wait. No, I'm going to be late for this. She said, you will not get sad. You will not get to your goal. You understand when you want riders who maybe something need to really go up. Bicycles, safe, and legal driving. Under 2 feet. Downtown Chicago. Right? They are trying their best to and traffic street. They want people to sit down, have a meal, and get my coffee. I got my coffee. And I'm going to see the city bus walk by. Man, I see that student driver. They almost hit me. So, you know the areas. So, failure, $1,000. Remember, but you come late. You get, but you're going to get a hard time. I'm paying for your gas. I'm paying for your gas. I'm paying for your insurance. Thank you. You got all you want is money. You got to work hard to continue. 3,000 crash annually. Let's talk. 3,000. 3,000 pedestrian injury and fatality. You are getting that. Almost 30% of drivers involved in a pedestrian crash were new drivers. Hello? Last weekend, you're a new driver. The kid rolled out in front of us. Okay? They don't know what stop means. And here our car is, a 4,000-pound car, and I'm like, oh my God. And the kid was like, sorry. The judge is not going to care about you. That's manslaughter. Let's talk about pedestrian safety and legal driving. Must come up to a complete stop when a pedestrian is crossing the roadway. That green car's past the stop line. Fail. Must not pass a vehicle that is stopped to allow pedestrians. Fail. When turning right or left, must yield to pedestrians in the crosswalk. Fail. I'm trying to help you when you're 16, 6, and you have 50 hours to pass your road test. But I'm only 15. I'm only 14.9. Or you're going to the 10th grade, and you're going to the big bad high school, and they're not going to care about you. You're going to be lost again. You're going to be at the bottom of the food chain. You're getting the last of the cold pizza slice. You're not getting the warm, juicy slice because juniors and seniors are there. The football players are there. The basketball players. People who are nice. Be a nice person. Let's talk about driving a neighborhood. What will you do? Enter and exit a driveway. I have you pulling in driveways. If you don't know how to pull into a driveway back now, you're not doing your job. If you don't know how to pull in on the left, you pull up, you make sure your vehicle is square, you're making a 90-degree turn, you turn, here's my steering wheel, you look and turn where you want to go. Some of you are still looking at the steering wheel, looking down, and we're getting ready to hit a tree. And what do I have to do? I have to turn the wheel to help you. I'm here to support you. Thank you, Principal. I'm here to support you, Miss Norwood. I'm here to support you, but you got to start supporting yourself. I won't be with you. You only have 3 more drives with me. And then you're going to be back to mom and dad. You're crying because mom and dad are like, get in the car and drive. They're not going to tell you, okay, have your hands at 93, cover the brake, look left and right. Okay, go. That's going to say, get in and go. Okay? So left turn, again, you're looking at oncoming traffic going by. You're getting into the middle of the intersection or the middle of the street, and I want to see you turn and gently accelerate. We are not slamming the gas. You slam the gas, you're going to end up accelerating the car, almost hitting the edge of the road, almost going over someone's grass. Make a right turn at a stop sign. You stop, you inch forward, you look left, you look right, you look left. You yield to traffic. If it's clear, you turn into the nearest lane. I want 90-degree turns. I want to elevate. Okay, I always tell you, be great, work hard, be successful. Every day. I'm like so positive. Like on Thursday, we're driving after the test. Like I'm so excited because I have some people who are hungry to learn. Not hungry where I want a piece of pizza. Hungry they want to learn, right? So pulling into traffic from the side of the road. The main road has the right of way. Okay? I'm visualizing locked on your test on Thursday. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. That's the most important thing. I don't drive today. I don't drive tomorrow. I drive Thursday, right? You're getting real life out here. And this Kahoot I got, you're like, I like it. I got you. So speed bumps, potholes, they'll make you kind of lose control. Roundabouts. Many of you have done pretty good on roundabouts. I'm going to clap for you. Many of you have done very good on roundabouts. I don't see a problem with that. I'll pat myself on the back, but then I'm going to kick myself in the butt. We got to work harder. Okay, parking lots. We're going into the parking lot. Some of you said, hey, can we practice more parking? The first time, I didn't. I'm like, no. I felt bad. But some of you are like, can we do more parking? Can we get up to merge on the freeway again? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you for asking. You should be asking for more. Perpendicular parking, angle parking, downtown, angle parking, stall parking. I got some for you. Neighborhoods. Before making any turn, you need to see, not see. Search, identify, and execute. See the joke? Get it? See the joke? Anyway, right turns with a required stop, without a required stop. I want you to stop on red, whether there's a sign or not. When I first started teaching, students used to just blow through a red light and make a right. We're going to get hit. Our light's red. The cross traffic is green. Beginner drivers don't look. You pull out in front of a truck. I'm looking to the left. You pull out in front of a kid in a Mustang. You pull out in front of me in my track car with 1,000 horsepower. You pull out in front of a semi truck. People stop, look left, look back right because a pedestrian is walking. Someone is jogging, but you don't do that. I have to tell you, okay, 9 and 3. Okay, have a stop. Look left. Look right. But some of you are looking down at the steering wheel. You're squeezing your pimple and pus is coming out. You got to pay more attention. If there's a stop sign or a red light, you must stop first before making the turn. And make sure you see, search, identify, and execute. If there's no stop sign, you need to slow down, search, identify, and execute. When we drive on Thursday, I'm expecting this, but it's going to be a happy time. All of you, hopefully pass your test. No, I'm not reading comments in the chat. I'm focused on this. Send me pictures along the way. Okay? Every 3 or 4 slides, send me some pictures. You have to get used to looking around more. A lot of you aren't doing that. And I communicated to your parents. Hi, Mrs. Brown. Hey, your son is not looking to the left and pulling in front of traffic. They're like, oh my God. Right? I had one mom feel sorry for me. Oh my God, how you do this? I had one mom, we gonna remain nameless. Hey, your daughter parallel parked. You're kidding. I'm like, bro, I looked at my student. She looked at me like, you must think I'm on a silly train, bro. You think I'm making this up. Like, I'm proud of you. I told your parents that if we're going to parallel park, we're going to line up, reverse, and look, line up, turn the wheel all the way to the right. The rear goes into the right. Halfway, you turn the wheel back all the way to the left. And then what do? I'm going to try to put up my 14. I opened the door up. You don't have it done. Some of you are like, I'm on my last drive. That's the most dangerous drive because you are overconfident. All of you are vulnerable. You're overconfident. I'm on my last drive. You just ran a light and we got hit. I'm on my last drive. You merged out on the expressway. You didn't look over your left shoulder. You got cut off. I'm on my last drive. You turned and cut off a car. I don't understand. The last drive is the hardest. Some of you got to step up your responsibility game. Hey, look at our friend. The stoppy sign. People don't stop. Make a right turn with the stop. Come to a complete stop. Where? You come to the stop line. You look left. You look right. Then you inch forward and look again. Turn it to the nearest lane. I love this. When you turn it to the nearest lane, it facilitates a smoother flow of traffic. Let's keep going. Where do you stop? At the stop line. Then you inch forward. We have a regulatory sign. We have a guide sign. Make a right turn. Search. I love the imagery. We have a car. We have a jogger. We have a kid doing a wheelie. Hey, we saw those kids doing the wheelies in the downtown area. Do you see risk? We see a jogger. We see a kid. We see a school bus. What's behind you? What's in front of you? What's around you? But many of you are just looking at your steering wheel, looking at speedometer, and we're getting ready to hit a car. Learn to keep spacing. Let's keep going. Make a right turn with a stop sign. Have to come to a complete stop. What time of day is it? Is it in the morning? Right? If it's in the morning, after 9, it's not too bad. If it's 6:45 to 7:45, I feel sorry about you, but you need to drive in rush hour traffic. Some of you drove in the morning. Some of you driving after class. The time of day, the road conditions. Don't blame the governor or our county that our roads are messed up. We don't control that. What kind of roads are you driving on? Cement, asphalt? What are the road users? What are other road users with you? Are they semi-truck drivers? Are they school bus drivers? Are they young teens going to their job? How fast or slow is everyone moving? I need you to analyze this. Making right turns with the stop sign, execute, signal 100 feet before, start looking left, looking right. Students who have higher grades are more relaxed. They're relaxed. They look around. I'm not going to tell the person, but I know one person was out sneak driving. I can tell in 10 minutes because I have experience, but that experience keeps me humble. I don't assume, hey, I have 23 years. So what? There's a young instructor like myself who's going to be better than me. And I know that. They have social media. They have chat GTP. They're using AI. They're using in-car, drone. There are people like that. And I'm humble. I'm toward the end of my career. There's a young instructor just like me who's like, I saw your videos, bro. I have a 360 camera. My college university has updated. A lot of this stuff is from 20 years ago. But you don't understand that. There's always someone better than you. Always. There's that fat 6th grader who's going to be 6'10". There's that heavyset chubby girl. She's going to be the next dancer. There's that girl with the buck teeth who can't run real good. She's going to be all state all 4 years. And she's going to get a scholarship to Nebraska. Don't assume. Look, check your mirrors, approach, be humble, live your life. Don't set boundaries. Learn all you can. And I'm excited for this Kahoot because I think it's going to really help you. And I look at who wins. Let's keep going. Making a right turn. It's a lot on turns. Yep, because many of you turn really wide. You go in the wrong lane. You turn short. You go over the curb. Those are the basics. I listen to you. Can we do more turning, please? Why did I take you to the high school? We drive in and out of those figure eights. One of your classmates said, why are we doing this? I had to stop for a second, but I was humble. We're learning hand-eye coordination. We're learning, I'm halfway through. Okay, cut it. Halfway out. All of you who've been with me over to the high school, visualize for a second. I'm turning. I'm through the first. Okay, turn back. Turn your head. Okay, turn back. Turn your head. Okay, visualization. Visualize being great. Visualize qualifying for the state. I keep telling you that. Visualize being the best dancer. I keep telling you that, right? Visualize laying on the floor, no one sees you, and your teacher's crying. Huh. You know who I'm talking to. cover the brake. Once you have completed your turn, accelerate. Making a right turn. I love this diagram. It's an intersection. This is how you have to think. You come up to the stop. If you're there first, you go first. Okay? This gives you information. You stop at the stop line. Your front end of your car is at that big white line. You stop. Don't worry, I got 15 minutes. You stop. Then you look. That's where the car is supposed to stop. You're going to be taking your road test soon. If you don't pass, it's not because of me. I've given you the resources. I prepared you. Come on, team. Making a right turn. You come up, you look, you turn, hand over hand. You don't turn real fast because you'll go over the curb. It's a 90-degree turn. Okay? Driving in neighborhoods, making left turns. Left turns are much more dangerous than any other type of turn. When you turn left, you are crossing another road user's lane of travel. You don't know, but I'm really nervous when you make left turns. And I tell you, I'm not going to pretend. That accident, that's us not paying attention. That's you overturning and going in the wrong lane. Then you look at me and say, I'm sorry. No sorry. The driving company is expecting me to teach you. Your parents are expecting me to teach you. And if you don't do it, I'm going to tell your parents. And some of you need an extra 1, 2, or 3 drives. Some of you in this class need extra drives because you're not meeting the expectation. And the company's like, you're the professional, right? I'm an independent contractor. If you think the adult or kid needs a couple drives, give it to them. You don't know that, but I'm telling you, some of you need a couple extra drives. Let me look at some other faces here. Okay, I'm looking at your faces right now. Some of you need extra drives. I don't see a kid's forehead. I need to see the full face. Mr. Baseball, I need to see your full face. Okay? Some of you are not taking this as important as you should. I'm not going by what you show me. You can tell I'm passionate. You can tell I care, but you're not showing that back by what you do in class because our nonverbal behavior is extremely important. I can look at you right now. I can see who's really actively paying attention. I see someone with half their face. We've been out of COVID for 2 years. You know the etiquette of being online. I shouldn't have to ask you to see your full face, right? I just see some of your eyes. That's all that I see. It's just a matter of moving your laptop forward, right? I could tilt my camera up, see the top of my forehead, my big forehead, right? Left turns are more dangerous. When you turn left, you're crossing another's traffic. They put you at much greater risk. Please be careful at left turns. So here's the deal, making left turns. We've got to check traffic. We got to watch for pedestrians. We got a traffic light. We got to watch. Most of the left turns are protected. We have a blinking red. That means stop. First, I had a question. Then if it's clear, we go. Then you have a blinking yellow. Then after the blinking yellow, if it's clear, then we have a green arrow. That's a lot, but I expect you to do well. I expect it. Left turns, signal at least 100 feet. Check your mirrors and blind spot because a car could hit us. And if we get hit and your wheels are turned to the left, we're going to be hit into oncoming traffic. That's just some of you don't understand, but some of you are grabbing the wheel, turning it, and I'm thinking if we get hit, we're done. I'm trying to help you, but many of you are fighting me. You don't understand. I'm trying to help you. Your parents have rolled you in this. Some of you have paid. Some of you have not. It's not important if you didn't pay for it. And I've had kids pay for their own driver's ed. I've had adults pay for their own driver's ed. And it's a higher level of commitment. Stop at the stop line, then pull forward slightly. If you need to see into the intersection, some of you are so scared, I'm just going to stay here. We can't see traffic. I need you to move forward, a third into the intersection. Then when it's clear, you realize, you see how I'm grabbing the wheel? That's how you guys look. You're grabbing the wheel. You're grabbing the wheel. But I'm scared. You talk too much. You don't ask questions in class. You don't pay attention. You think I'm just going to jump in the car, la, 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 la. Where's every personal responsibility at? I've had conversations with all of you. We talk about greatness. Search the intersection for hazards. Use light acceleration. Straighten the car out gradually. Don't turn the wheel out real fast. You're going to veer to the right, hit a car making a right turn. If you overturn, that's what some of you will do. You're going to hit a car. And here I am looking at you, you're looking at me, and I got to call the driving company. Okay? We have to execute this. A lot of your parents don't want to teach you. You don't listen. You argue. But I'm not your parent. I'm like your driver's ed uncle. I won't lie to you. I make conversation with you because I want to get to know you. Left turns are very important. Roundabouts. We know about roundabouts. Many of you have done very well. Yield to traffic. Squeeze the brake. You look. You proceed. You've done pretty good at this. Yield to traffic. It's a circular intersection. Okay? There are a lot of roundabouts, and you could go on this on your road test. Okay? You've demonstrated that you know this. I want to keep it moving. Yield to traffic, reduce speed, watch for pedestrians and bicyclists. We're still dealing with roundabouts. People already in, you have to yield. You wait. You're driving. Oh, there's a car in there. I yield. I yield. Then you look, then you accelerate through. Okay? Making a simple left or right turn. Critical to search pedestrians, people, pets, cat, dog, and objects in the driveway or other road users. This is a lot. I just want to do a Kahoot and go over the questions. We're not doing that till tomorrow. You're going to work very hard today. Your hand is going to sweat. Your face is going to get stiff. I'm looking at your faces. I can tell, okay, you're going to get tired. You're going to start sleeping on the couch. You're not putting in your work, okay? And it reflects in your driving, okay? The things we talk about. Yep, you talked about that. I know. She ran the light. You were right. That truck is going to run the left turn light, and they swerved. Driving in neighborhoods, check your vehicle. You got to know how to shift to reverse. When you're backing out, cover your brake. I had a question. What does it mean to cover your brake? I typed, you need to have your foot near the brake. When you're backing into a driveway, you're pulling out. Okay? I'm very social. Ask more questions. Smile. Seatbelts. Put on your seatbelts. I shouldn't have to tell you. Click it. Put it on. But I still have to tell you, put on your seatbelt. Constantly check to see what's behind you. Okay? Potholes. We live in the state. We have a freezing and thawing cycle. Don't blame the governor. You got to be aware of what's in the road. And those potholes can damage the tire. It doesn't mean anything to you. Mom, Dad, you got a flat tire and your front end is messed up. Baby, you hit a pothole 5 feet deep. It swallowed the car. It broke the front end, which is $4,000. And you use my AAA service to get you home. That's your responsibility. Had a young lady driving. We hit a pothole. Blew the tire up. She was crying. I was like, it's not your fault. Tears coming down her eyes. Not your fault. In the wintertime, you're a man. We had to pull over by BK. I had to get out, hands freezing. You got to know how to change a tire. Many of you don't know. Potholes are not your friend. Be aware of puddles. They can disguise a deep pothole. Treat them like there's something hiding. Drive to the edge. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Speed bumps. These are in some parking lots. I need to take you over to speed bumps. It's a big ridge. And if you go too fast, it will bottom out the car. Oh, that's fun. Because you were destroying your driver's ed car. Let me get your mom and dad's car and go 40 over a speed bump and break up their transmission. Thank you for squaring your face. I can appreciate the people. I see you. I can appreciate the people who really care. Right? Obey the speed limit. Following too close may result in damage to your vehicle. These are regulatory signs, rectangular in shape, white background, black letters. You're going to have an activity in a moment. Drive slower. Scan. Look around. Are we in an open road? Are we in a neighborhood? Are we in a modular home park area? Okay, Buffalo. Parking, epic fail. How about that? Reference spots. I need you guys to draw the car and put an arrow to the right. So you got your car. You have to look to the right edge of the car. You have to look to the left edge of the car. The expectation when I drive you through on Thursday and Saturday and Sunday, you got to step up your mature focusing. We can't just get in the car, hi, talk to your parents, okay, bye, and then we go. You've got to step it up. I'm expecting you to know more. Points of the vehicle allow the driver to estimate the location with respect to a fixed point like a curb or a stop line. Okay? On social media, I have questions. What is a reference point? I'm like, people don't know. The stop line, you're using a reference point. Okay, my front end. Okay, good. Right? I'm backing in. Reference point, look over your shoulder. Okay, there's the mailbox. I turn, I back in. Use reference points. When your mirror lines up with the stop line, some of you use that. That's a little cheat code. You're driving and you have your driver's side mirror. When it lines up with that stop line, I'm good. Okay? Reference point. Here's some other reference points. You should not be going over the curb and then look at me like, it's not funny. You're smashing the driver's head car up. That's why a lot of adults don't like teaching teens, because you don't listen. And a lot of your parents are like, oh my God, I don't know how you do this. Because I care about you more than myself. Someone's got to teach you. But you show up late to online class, you miss drives, you're going to get a $30 fee, you miss days. This is the most important. I'm sorry, I have dancing. I have football. I have Bed Summit. I'm meeting Mr. Beast. I have my grandma's open heart surgery. I get it. But you're going to have to make up these days next month. And I have a new class coming, and these kids don't care about you. Hey, who is that? I don't know. They don't care. And my new class will be better than you because I elevate. Because I'm going to keep pushing. I need you to push harder. When the driver can see the middle of the vehicle hood line up with the curb. We have a larger vehicle, it's a larger front end. You got to look. Okay, I see the hood line, and I should see you looking to the right if you're pulling up to the curb. Many of you are just looking straight ahead, and you're just hoping. You got to look. Perpendicular parking. This is where we pull in, split the spot in half. Many of you are pretty good. I'll give you a hand. You did pretty good. Don't worry, I got 6 minutes. Perpendicular parking. Have the car positioned properly. If your car's positioned to the left, someone's going to hit your door. And you're going to be on social media. Your friends, yeah, Shaniqua can't park. I saw her car on Instagram. Oh, I put it on TikTok. I got 1 million views because you can't park. We have parked. And if you don't practice, you're going to forget. Straighten the wheels when centering into the space. Some of your wheels are turned to the left. The car's going to the left. You'll pull in, crooked. You'll back up, crooked. And you're going to hit a car. Why? You're looking in your mirror and you're backing up. That spells accident. Parking lots. Signal your intention. Slow down. Look. Because people don't care. Christmas, Thanksgiving, people will kill you for a parking spot. I used to take students to the mall, not to go shopping, but to park. They will cut you off. They don't care. Oh, that's a student driver. So what? I'm getting the spot by the door. Okay? It's a lot of traffic. And you got to know how to do this. You don't want to hit the gas real hard. We talked about angle parking. I love this. Draw the little angle parking picture. You want to come up, turn on your blinker, split, I almost said spit, split the parking spot in half and gradually turn your wheel and accelerate. You see how I'm moving forward in my chair? This is me in the car. I'm splitting the spot and I'm coming up slow and then I look. But when I back up, I turn out because you're at an angle parking spot. But if you really care about your parents' car, you're parked down at the end of the parking lot where there are no cars. I don't want to walk. My skinny jeans are too tight. No one cares. Okay? Park where there are no cars. My son said that, Dad, why do you park? Because I have a nice SRT truck. I have a Charger. Hellcat, 707 horsepower. Am I going to park by a bum? No. Who's going to hit your car? Your parents are going to say, Lucy, Shaquavia, Tatiana, honey, there's a scratch on your dad's Hellcat. Oh, I didn't know. Yes, I'll let my daughter drive my Hellcat, my track car, because she's trustworthy, right? Your parents might let you drive the nicest vehicles. Some of your parents got nice vehicles rolling up in that big truck. You have to prove to your parents that you can drive. Some of your parents, they got a 10-year-old car. Here, Shaniqua, here's your car. Smells like old cat poop because this is an old car they got from an old lady. Right? But you're not going to get the newest car until you show your parents you can drive. Leaving an angle parking spot. I already showed you. You're in an angle. If you back straight back, you're going to hit a car. You've got to back out at an angle, okay? Shadow the brake or cover the brake. Okay, you got to know how to park. We talked about parking. Turning, be sure to use SEE process. Signal. Stop 3 or 4 feet away from the curb. Check your traffic. Look. Relax. Back into driveways completely off of the street. I have you guys back in. We can spend 20 minutes on backing. Okay, you got 10 driveways back up. What? Mom, he made me back in 10 driveways. That's good, kitten. Now we got to go help Grandma. She needs a hip replacement. Mom, he made me parallel park 10 times. And? Mom, he made me merge on the freeway 40 times. And? You can't tell your parents we are not working hard. We are working hard. And you should be like, thank you. Okay, signal. Reversing. Oh, that looked like the road test. Look at all the young cones. Right? You have 3 minutes to do this exercise. Some of you are paying real attention because you can be taking your road test very soon. Wink, 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 wink. Road test tips. Reverse 2-point turnaround. Will drive past an area representing a driveway. It's a fake driveway. It's cones. Will be required to back your vehicle into a designated area on your right until the front of your vehicle clears the set of cones. All of you are visualizing with me. You have 3 minutes. Your parents are over there shaking. Oh my God, she's about to hit the cone. And hey, at 11:30, I have a breakfast date. Bro, we are practicing and practicing. If you can't back in, you got to work. I'm looking at the mirror. You're about to fail and hit 4 cones. Look over your shoulder, bro. Okay, all of you are visualizing with me. What is the MVA? You will be asked to evaluate your backing skills, visual skills, judging space. Hey, it sounds like me. Judging space, using your mirrors, and I'm going to clap. A few of you are checking your mirrors more. Thank you, Andrew. A few of you are checking your mirrors more. I can tell who's listening to me. I can tell who's falling asleep. Steering, hand over hand in, hand over hand out. Some of you are still putting your, follow me, your left hand down to the bottom. You overturn and make the wheel small. Oh, I don't want to turn like that. My mama said, I'm not teaching your mom. I'm not teaching your dad. Okay, 9 and 3, 10 and 2, or 7 and 5. There's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. Some of you still have to learn. So we go back to the high school, doing our little island, hand over hand in. Then you're going to the left. I should see you looking to the left, hand over hand. We're going back to the, hey, why do we do this? I'm teaching you how to drive. Oh, general driving skills. Turning around. Before making a turn, be sure to see, not S-E-E, search, identify, and execute. Make sure there's an adequate gap. If there's not enough room, why are you trying to squeeze your car between a space? Signal your intention. I'm really big. Signal early. Turn on that blinker. Left is down. Some of you still forget. Oh, I'm sorry. Up is right. You're going to make mistakes. You're just too strict on me. I'm supposed to be strict. We're driving a car that could kill someone. Well, my mom was going to let me do, okay, lay back, drive with your knee, and go ahead and crash. I'm not your mom and dad. If that's how you're going to learn how to drive, call me and send me a text. I won't be there. Okay? You have to learn the right way. Make small, gradual movements. It doesn't say whip the wheel. Once turn is complete, return to the appropriate lane position. Okay? We get some good fundamentals. Side left, we're reviewing, right? Type some answers into the chat. What are some of the significant risks in neighborhoods? Type your answers in. This is your review. What are some of the risks in neighborhoods? You should be able to tell me. When does a driver have to stop for a school bus? You should be able to tell me. Honey, can you tell your instructor, I heard him and he's really working you hard, but you don't have any notes. Some of you are sitting there. Mom, just stay in the kitchen. Dad, just stay in the bedroom playing Halo Infinite. I'm on bronze. I'm on gold, right? Yeah. Brother, just stay downstairs with your nasty self, right? How far does a driver need to be from a cyclist? You should be able to tell me. Check your notes. Stop looking at other people's words and, okay, they said 10, I'm going to say 10. They said 10, I'm going to say 10. In a school zone, when might a driver need to stop? What are some of the risks of making right turns? You should be able to tell me. You're getting ready to drive. One of your parents said, hey, what does my daughter need to work on? Wink, wink, wink. What does my daughter need to work on? A speed control, a steering movement. Did pretty good. Was telling me some of the hazards in the neighborhood. Hey, in the wintertime, they were going 60 miles an hour and rolled their car over. I'm like, great, right? But you should be able to start internalizing where people speed. What are some of the risks of making left turns? If you can't tell me this, you've just been sitting here for 52 minutes like, whatever. Okay? You have to be able to tell me these risks and know them. Why? Because I'm driving with you. Look, in 2 weeks, you're going to be on your own. Bye-bye. You're going to be with your mom and dad. Okay? You won't have to get up. You can sleep in all day. But your mom and dad's going to say, hey, pumpkin, let's go out and drive. You're going to be like, sweating. Because your mom and dad are going to be on you. Okay, honey, I remember your driving teacher. He said, come in and adjust your seat. Stop talking to me, Mom. Your parents are going to be like, what you say, bro? Stop talking to me, Mom. Okay, you drive with one hand. That's your mom. That's your dad. They can do what they want. They've been driving 20, 30 years. Their shoes are older than you, bro. Their shoes are older than you. You're 15, you're 14. 10 years ago, you were 4, bro. Let me recalculate. If you're 14, 9, 10 years ago, bro, you were 4. Can't even tie your shoe. I'm just being real with you. But some of you sit here in the dark, not in the screen, missing days. Right? Oh, I'm 15. 10 years ago, you were 5, bro. Come on. This is driving. Oh, I remember in 3rd grade. Who cares if you were the champion of spitballs in 3rd grade? No one cares. You're going to 10th. Some of you like that. You're smiling. Yeah, I can shoot a spitball across the room. Then your teacher comes in. Oh my God, what's on the wall? I got it. And they wipe it off. Then I give you a bag of Takis. Thank you. Right? No one cares. Quit thinking about the past. I can't think about the kid that almost got killed when we were driving. I can't think about last Saturday, Sunday, when one of the moms said, oh my God. Hold on, I gotta see her face. Okay, I gotta see her face. Gotta see that face. Okay, I can't think about last week. Your daughter parallel parked. You're kidding me. Oh my God, you know I love you. You're kidding me. Like punch me in the face, bro. Your mama said we did fake parking. Stop. Like, you have to prove to your parents you're worthy. Oh, you're just a child. Mom, I'm 16, get ready to be 17. Oh, your parents are going to treat you like you're 6. Mom, Dad, I have my permit. I'm getting ready to take my road test because your mom and dad are not involved in your life. Your parents are going to start getting, oh, I don't want to get close to you, honey, because you'll probably stay in your room the last 5 years. Oh, some of you don't want to get close to your parents. Some of you do. Some of your grandparents served in the war. Nothing but love and respect. You know what I'm saying, right? So you got to step up your adult game and be successful.